Okay, here's a tutorial on how to get Maplestory on a Mac. What you need is a registered copy of VMware Fusion. What you can do is to get this is get a trial. Someone has probably posted their a serial key generator or something that you can use for VMware Fusion to get it registered. What you'll also need is an actual Mac. If you're gonna do this, yeah. You're going to need a USB mouse, and you're going to need a USB keyboard. Okay, so to do what I'm going to do here, you're going to also need to download a torrent. We're going to be getting Windows 7 for this. Oops. Just my virtual machine here. Okay, yeah, so see I have Windows 7 running there. Now what you want to do is, you want to download a torrent. Okay. Okay. You're going to want to download this Windows 7 AIO activated one. It's from the Open BitTorrent source, so it's pretty good. There's lots of videos, and then I'll show you how to get this right now. Okay, to do that, to download it, you need to download uTorrent or whatever BitTorrent you use, BitTorrent downloader you use. You're going to need to do that. Then, now what you do is just open Safari. And go download Windows 7 AIO activated torrent. Then you can go to Kick-Ass Torrents, you can go to the Pirate Bay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. Cancel. God, it's being so slow. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to download Windows 7 AIO activated torrent in the Google search bar. Then you want to go to the one that says here. Where's the Pirate Bay one? The Pirate Bay. Click download this torrent. And it'll do its downloading. And then you just open it up with uTorrent, let it download. If you have light speed internet, this will take about a day if you leave your computer on overnight. And then, okay, so it's this one. It'll take about a day. Okay, so I'll just minimize this. Fix that. Okay, so once you download the torrent and it's done, you should get an ISO file. The folder should be saved either to your desktop or wherever you save your things on your where you save your torrents. So you probably have a torrents folder. Okay, so once you've got that, the Windows 7 Ultimate AIO activated torrent, open up that folder. There's an ISO file. What you want to do with that ISO file is you want to go, just keep this folder open. Go to your VMware Virtual Machines library, click File, New, Continue. You have to click Continue without disks. You want to click Use Operating System Installation Disk Image File. So you want to click there. and then you want to find where you saved it. So just look for where you saved it. It's in this folder. Click that ISO file. Click choose. Click continue. Leave these options. Don't change them. Microsoft Windows. Yep. Then you want Windows 7. That's the one. Continue. Now you put in all these things. The Windows product key, it's already registered, so you don't really need it, but if you might need it, I'm not sure because I can't remember, but just put in your password, and you don't have to put in a password, you can just click continue. And then you can click continue without key. And then you can click more isolated or more seamless. I would go with either more seamless, but more isolated is kind of safer, I would think. I think it's safer, so I'd go with more isolated. Now click continue. Click finish. And then just go through that installation process. Actually, I'll show you. Go to finish. And then save it as Windows 7. It's just Windows 7 2 because I already have a Windows 7 in your virtual machines folder. So Windows 7, and then I'll just write the 2 because I already have a Windows 7 one. Click save. Now, this will open up, and then I'll show you what to do when my next part comes. Thanks. Welcome to the second part of this How to Get Maplestory on a Mac tutorial. Okay, once you've installed your Windows 7 2, once you've got your virtual machine, click that little play button right there on it. It should start up. It's just loading. And this should show. It might change sizes, but it'll go back to its normal size. Just move that over there. It says VMware is loading files. It's just doing that loading bar. And that should say. Then you will go through this installation process. I'm just not doing, or actually it might. It'll take you through this installation process, which I might or might not do because I've already installed this. I'm not sure, but I think I will go through it. And then you just have to install everything that VMware asked you to install, and then you'll get to your Windows 7. So, just waiting for this. Starting Windows. It'll do that little starting. It's just doing its thing right now. See, it's going to do setup is starting. Just loading. Okay, so now you want to click in if you already haven't. Click on that little Windows 7 mouse. You want to, okay, if you want to either install times 64 or times 86. 64 takes up less space on your Mac, so I would do times 64 and it's safer. This is kind of too big for, and it'll kind of run over your whole hard drive, so I would do times 64 because we're running this with a Mac too. Okay, so now you just click next. And then once this installation is done, installing Windows will be blah, 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 blah. I'll come back to the next part of this tutorial.